first thing we're talking today, of course, we're talking To Be Hero X. Again, carrying the season, drops yet another banger of an episode. I'm loving the old head versus new head fight. Old Esol versus new Esol. The Esol who came up on killing people, chopping up sons, and beating up villains, versus the Esol who captured the hearts of hundreds of thousands of millions through his ability, through saving and sacrificing himself for this young fan. I spent a lot of the last two episodes very suspicious on his homeboy Shang, bro. I was looking at him funny. I'm like, yo, why does he want to help you? Why would somebody want to kidnap this kid specifically? The only person who has a tie to this kid is literally you. Not that many people know this. It's not suspicious to anybody else that this kid got kidnapped and he was like the source of a big old ransom. And is it not weird that Shang, I don't know, happens to be rich and have a daddy with connections? I don't know. What I do know is I'm not one to speak ill of the dead, and now that he's taken a bullet for what he believes in, I'm gonna let the slain hero lie in rest. All suspicion, I shall raise it up off him for now until we know otherwise. As far as I'm concerned, he is now a victim of his own success, bro. Him, Thanos, and goddamn Conquest. Put him in the rafters, bro. Retire those jerseys. They are tied. They have been defeated through their own success, and you know it is what it is. Shout out the dude. Shout out the boy. Hey man, it had to be somebody. It had to be somebody. But Yang is finding his stride as the new Esol. He's getting his trust value going to the top. People keep throwing this in his face. How do you have no trust value? I'm now realizing how big of a deal it is to have zero. But I also realize how sad and tragic it is. In this world where supposedly if you have two parents, you should have at least a two trust value. But I know what that's like to have both and none of them trust you. So I feel it. I've been there. It's not that new of a feeling. So I can identify with this man Yang. I really can, bro. I do. I get it. So everybody's making fun of him, and it's like, damn, bro, that sucks. And then people say, and people don't want to trust you because you got zero. And I heard the whisper, how bad of a person do you have to be to have a zero trust value? I was like, she, I don't know, man, but I guess you're that bad actually, which kind of sucks. But I do like the idea that they did reveal that he is pulling from new Esol. New Esol is pulling from old Esol and sucking some of his fan base, and the percentage is showing to the point where the businessman tried to run up on him, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the way rich niggas fight is always interesting, man. It's always they try to discredit you in the press, then they try some legal action, and then in the legal action, they want you to apologize to them. I'm like, you want an apology, bro? After putting all this in motion? Damn. And then go figure the Enlightener comes back. I'm surprised they let his ass out of jail. But I guess it's one of those things where like he was a God's eye, and now that he's been cleansed, he's on the good team again. I don't know. But whatever it is, hey, they let him out of jail. He came through clutch. And again, who pulled that goddamn that card out the sleeve? Shang. I'm just saying, I'm not speaking a little dead. But I'm just saying, bro. He got power, man. He has power. Personally to me, it seems like old Esol doesn't give a damn about the rankings. He seems like one of those true OGs who's like, I'm here to beat villains' asses. I'm not with all this PR shit, all this extra shit. I'm gonna do what I have to do because like that's what I am. That's why he went to the press tour with the toys. He's like, yeah, 100 new toys coming out. It's commemorative, yo. Get it when you can. It is what it is. He don't give a goddamn, bro. He's like, what are villains out? Let me beat their asses. That's what he's trying to do, fam. So I don't know if it matters to him, bro. His team's scrambling, and yeah, they did it way too much, bro. I want old Esol to show his hand. That's what's really interesting me right now in this current storyline of old Esol versus new Esol. I see what old Esol's team is doing. I don't see how old Esol is actually reacting to it. I don't see how he's taking it. I don't see him saying, like, yo, get this dude. I need to see that for myself. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, the team is moving without his permission, without his knowledge. But I guess he just kind of lets them handle that kind of shit. This isn't really his forte or his wheelhouse. So it makes sense to me why he'd be like, okay, just do whatever. I don't really care. Or they just do stuff like this and he just has no clue. But yeah, the fact that somebody shot this dude, bro, that's kind of crazy to me, man. I don't think it's that deep, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Shang, my bad, bro. Once again, I really thought you was our ops, bro. I had no faith in you. I didn't believe in you. I really thought you had set us up to become this hero. You're in the business of not just supporting heroes, but creating heroes. Because I think it's easier to create a hero that owes you like a life debt or a debt of happiness or gratitude than you have to like find a hero and your bond is merely based on this is how much you're earning or this is how much I'm paying you. It just makes sense to me to create that hero by any means necessary. And you found a route. But Shang, once again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. My bad, bro. I won't speak ill of the dead anymore, but I will say this. If it turns out I'm right, I'm gonna talk my shit, bro. I'm gonna keep talking my shit. Cause look, I'm just saying. Last thing I'll say. Y'all don't think it's weird? Who would want this boy? Who? Answer me that. There's not a rich family. It's not like their parents are like diplomats or something. This isn't Rush Hour. This was, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go though. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not on this one. Cause I definitely feel like I don't feel like I'm tripping. I feel like I'm spitting. I feel like I'm telling the truth right now. And I don't have any proof, but I'm hoping proof comes out. Because it's fishy to me, man. It's fishy. Enlightener might go for the MVP clutch in court. Yo, this man really came through like Ace Attorney, bro. He's like, that's a lie. You're a fibber, and I'm going to prove it. He came through ready to snitch, bro. Enlightener is just a glorified snitch. Can we agree on that? Like, he's funny, he's cool, but he's a glorified snitch. He be snitching, bro. He be such a hard. The GOAT is in the past. Twas a prequel. R.I.P. the dog. Boy, stop. Whatever. Whatever. It was a prequel. Oh, Enlightener is not he's not a bad guy no more. He's been enlightened. He's seen the light. Come on, get out of here. Stop. I got about 4 more of those puns, but we're not gonna go with them. We're not gonna go with the 4 more of the puns. We're just not gonna do it. We're gonna let it go there. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. All right. I feel like there's a segment of the population that is with me that Shang is sus, and he might have created a hero, but also now he bit off more that he could chew, and a corporation blasted him in the brains. And as we know from Moon, they are not above blowing people's brains out. And as we know from God's Eye, they was gonna go sneak his ass too. So I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna throw my hands up and say this business not a clean business, man. There's black money in it. People say there ain't no such thing as black money. Shout out to Shawty at Legend of Blue Sea. But there is dark money, blood money, boy. There's blood money, blood diamonds, and I think he was playing in it. But I can't prove it. Anyways, the next tip we're jumping on. You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.